scanning everything through in Waitrose. How are you guys? I am Nick. I'm Irish and queer. Fucking love both of them, if I'm honest. I am Irish, though I love being Irish. I love being Irish in the same way Paul Mescal loves being Irish, in that we love the nation from the depths of our heart and soul, but not enough to fucking live there. I'm queer like the way Paul Mescal is, in my dreams. I love being Irish because I think we've got our priorities sorted. Recently, quite tragically, well, I don't know, but this local councillor embezzled over €100,000 from a mental health charity. Cunt. Clearly. Awful. How did a national newspaper lead with this story? He was known for always dodging his round. It's much more important to us that you get your fucking pint in than it is from stealing money from a mental health charity. And I think that's fine. I am born and bred Irish. Unlike the latest wave of immigrants to our country, I like to call them the Brexit Irish. I suspect there might be a couple of you in the room. It's like you've got to airport security and border controls and saw the queues and just went, yeah, Grant did love potatoes. Yeah, I do, like, I've been thinking about this now, the rise of Brexit Irish, and I think it's basically, Brexit was our idea. We were just playing a long game to get revenge on our population back after the famine. It took a while, it's a bit of a slow burn. But yeah, so I grew up in Ireland in the 90s and it was a very different place to what it is now. The 90s in Ireland was very, like, things were progressing very, very quickly. We were stopping being a small conservative island and became a very progressive one. And so things would change like overnight. So like, just sort of put it into context, I suppose, imagine waking up one morning and discover it, like the whole of your nation has just discovered what aubergines are. Coincidentally, I also came out in the 90s. Which is very prescient because emojis hadn't been invented then, so I don't know how I managed to pull that one off. But yeah, I moved over here about 25 years ago, came to uni, married my now ex-husband. I'm not saying that was a bad idea, but if I had a time machine, I would go immediately to our first date and go, hi, I'm Angela. Yeah. But yeah, times have changed. I now live in Dalston, the home of the wanker. And I've gone from having one English husband to 2 Irish boyfriends. People sometimes ask us, do our families know? I'm like, do they know? Have you not heard I upgraded? But it's not your kind of average relationship being in a polyamorous relationship. Like, give me a shout out if you're in a similar relationship, except for my 2 boyfriends. Cool. So none of you are in a polyamorous relationship that's more open than a 24-hour Tesco. Yeah, like I said, it's not your average kind of relationship. We meet, we get loads of questions. People ask us, you know, how does it work? And mainly Google Calendar. I swear to God, the admin involved in polyamory and the scheduling, I'm honestly considering opening a relationship to a 4th, like getting Goldilocks in, just for the data entry. I think the only thing I can compare it to is like a single mom trying to juggle water sports and play dates. It's just ours are different. But yeah, like I said, we get loads of nicknames. They'll call us, our friends call us things like the Hackney Tricycle, the Irish Triplets, or as I said, yeah, the very famous 3 Bears. Yeah, we've got Daddy Bear, we've got Papa Bear. You can figure out which one's which in the bar later. And also,
Baby Bear.
No, Cocaine Bear. Yeah, we are literally see it, say it, snort it. And that's my time. Thank you very much. I've been